So, different countries have different languages, right? Yes, like Vietnam have the language Vietnamese, right? In America, it has the language English. In China, it has the language Chinese, right? Yes, so I have said you, different countries have different language. So is it easy to understand people from other countries? Of course. No, right? Some people say that it's not easy to understand the language of other countries. So, if the world only have a common language, only have one language, would the world be a better place to live in? Okay, so what do you think? A common language or different language? Okay, if you want, do you want to learn more about this topic? Okay, if you want to learn, let's start about the topic, one global language. So many people say that the world have one common language will be much more better. But why? Yes, first, it's really easily to communicate with anybody, right? Like maybe it's your fan. It's your fan. You want to speak with her, but if you live in another country, you cannot speak, right? If you don't learn that language, you cannot speak with anyone in other country. But if you only have one language, you can easily communicate with anybody, right? So, and then if you know each other well, you know how they live. When you talk with each other, you may ask, where do you live? How do you live? So you will know about their life and their culture, right? Where do they live? Like how old are they? What's their name too, right? That's very good. You can know more. You can have more friends to stay with you too. And if we know each other well, we may help each other and we may stop fighting wars. In the 1900, there are many wars are coming in. And many people die because the war is too dangerous, right? Yes. And we may feel very comfortable if we travel to a place with one language. We sometimes feel scared when we come to a country that speak different language, right? Yes. So, but many other people say that we should not have a common language. But why? Yes. First, if we have only common language, if you have a common language, like if you choose Chinese as a common language, other languages will die out, right? Because the Chinese will be much successful. Chinese people will much more successful than other people in other countries, right? Yeah, so many people said, right? They have to learn the Chinese language but they usually don't like to learn other language in other countries because it's not their country. So they learn their country to speak only, right? But they will lose their culture too. They have to learn the culture in Chinese, right? It cannot, like I live in Vietnamese, but the common language right now is Chinese. I have to miss my culture when I live in Vietnam. So I have to learn the culture when in Chinese. It's really it's not comfortable, right? It's uncomfortable. So that's why some people think that the world should not have one common language, right? So opinion time. What's your opinion? One language or many different language? Let's tell me. My opinion is many different language. Because you can learn more about many languages, right? If you have only one common language, you can only learn one common language, and you will not be able to have many knowledge about many countries, right? When you learn many languages, you can come to many countries to find out, to explore about other countries' life, right? Yes. So then, and I am learning English and Chinese and Vietnam, but I really like to learn many more languages. I will say you some Chinese sentence. 你好，你叫什么名字？我叫眼镜。谢谢，再见。That's really good. If you learn many more language, I want to learn French, like my mom. My mom said with me that when in the past she is a French teacher. Wow, she's so good. Maybe one day I can speak French and I will be a French teacher too, like her. Yes. So, mother and daughter. Oh, this family has a mother and daughter also be a French teacher. And many students will come to me, and I will be a good French teacher too. And I will teach many more languages like English, Chinese, or French, or Korean, and many more. Right? You want to? Let's tell me about your opinion and answer my question. Do you want to be a different language teacher? Thank you for listening and watching the video about one global language. If you understand more about it,